I'm Woodsy Owl, with a bird's eye view of America's beautiful forests and campgrounds. But look what happens when grown-ups and kids don't give a hoot about pollution.
But Woodsy, what can we do about litter? And vandalism.
Just spread the word. Give a hoot, don't pollute. And if you see litter, please pick it up. Because if you don't give a hoot, who will?
In the city or in the woods, please keep America looking good. Hoot, hoot.
Hello and welcome back to Brand Management, the show that explores the history of your favorite brand mascots. Today we take a look at Woodsy Owl. On January 28, 1969, an accident on a drilling platform led to an oil spill outside of Santa Barbara, California. Over the next 11 days, 3.3 million gallons of oil spread along the California coast. On June 22nd of that same year, an oil slick caught fire on the Cuyahoga River in Cleveland, Ohio. The fire only blazed for 30 minutes, but revealed how deeply polluted the river really was. These events, along with other recent environmental disasters, led Americans to begin worrying about the increasing dangers of pollution.
Each of us all across this great land has a stake in maintaining and improving environmental quality.
In 1970, President Richard Nixon established the Environmental Protection Agency, changing the way Americans approached conservation. Around this time, the United States Forest Service began looking for their own way to promote awareness of the dangers of pollution. For 26 years, the Forest Service had been using Smokey Bear to spread the message of forest conservation, and decided he needed a friend. Forest Service employees Glenn Kovar and Chuck Williams teamed with merchandising agent Harold Bell to create a new character. Their first idea was a raccoon, since raccoons are known to watch their food before eating it. Other ideas included a trout and an elk, before the team decided on an owl. Since owls are common in both urban and rural areas, they thought one would have universal appeal. Through various brainstorming sessions, the group decided to name the owl Woodsy, and gave him the slogan, "Give a hoot, don't pollute." Woodsy was designed to be short, so that children could more easily relate to him. His alpine hat was inspired by one Chuck Williams found while filming on location for Lassie. The team began test marketing Woodsy Owl at schools, churches, and camps in La Habra, California. On September 15, 1971, Woodsy Owl was introduced to the world. A press release from the Secretary of Agriculture stated that Woodsy will work as a constant reminder to children and adults of positive ways in which pollution can be fought.
Hi, I'm Woodsy Owl, and I want to thank you for doing a great job in trying to stop pollution. But we need more help. We can't do it all.
Woodsy set out to promote improvement of the outdoor environment, not only in cleaning water and air, but also in preventing noise pollution and vandalism. A walk-around character of Woodsy became a staple of his commercials and posters.
Here's Woodsy Owl. Do you know a dirty bird? You see one every day.
Woodsy could also be seen in animated commercials.
So look around and pass the word to everyone you know. And never be a dirty bird no matter where you go.
Woodsy was given 2 songs to help in his promotions.
Smokey Bear has got a pal who is always on the prowl. Woodsy is his you know he's the anti-pollution owl.
The Ballad of Woodsy Owl served as an introduction to Woodsy and his cause. The more catchy "Help Woodsy Spread the Word" encouraged others not to be a dirty bird.
Oh, help Woodsy spread the word. Never be a dirty bird. No matter where you go, you can let some people know. Give a hoot, don't pollute. Never be a dirty bird. In the city or in the woods, help keep America looking good.
Hi, I'm Woodsy Owl, and I'm here to tell you about a dirty word, water pollution.
Woodsy was originally voiced by actor Sterling Holloway, who was known for voicing Disney characters such as the Cheshire Cat, Caw, and Winnie the Pooh. Woodsy could be found as a variety of merchandise, including bookmarks, patches, dolls, and banks. Fans could even purchase Woodsy Owl-themed whistles, or as they were often called, hooters. Woodsy encouraged others to toot their hooter on pollution. From 1973 to 1976, Woodsy appeared in a series of comic books from Gold Key Comics. Here, Woodsy was given an extended universe of characters, including his protege, Bitsy Owl. It wasn't until 1974 that Woodsy was able to gain protection under his own federal law. Representatives of the U.S. Department of the Interior opposed Woodsy as they worried he would compete with the Bureau of Land Management's mascot, Johnny Horizon.
Hey, Johnny Horizon, where do you go from here?
Johnny Horizon was introduced in 1968 as a rugged cowboy who discouraged pollution. Burl Ives served as the narrator for Johnny Horizon commercials. The Johnny Horizon Environmental Test Kit was produced by Parker Brothers and encouraged children to take samples of the environment to test for pollution. The Forest Service pushed back, arguing that Johnny Horizon was, quote, strongly masculine, very white, and definitely Western. They argued that a small woodland creature who was friends with Smokey Bear had wider appeal than an adult human man. Woodsy Owl has continued as a staple of conservation messaging, while Johnny Horizon was retired in 1982. Woodsy's popularity continued throughout the 1980s, but hit a snag in the early 90s. In 1990, the northern spotted owl was placed on the endangered species list. This led to the logging industry being forced to shut down operations in the Pacific Northwest. This conflict came to be known as the Timber Wars. Supporters of the logging industry began running political cartoons and selling t-shirts mocking owls. Woodsy and his catchphrase became easy targets for this campaign. A focus group showed that Woodsy's popularity was declining. The Forest Service was given the choice to either retire the character or to update him. So, in 1993, they decided to give Woodsy a makeover. On Earth Day of 1997, the Forest Service debuted an updated Woodsy Owl. This version had a more human-like appearance. He featured a slender build and wore a shirt, boots, and a backpack. He even gained a new slogan: "Lend a hand, care for the land." This Woodsy made at least one appearance as an animated character, but largely hasn't been featured in commercials. Woodsy now has his own rap, but unfortunately there isn't footage of him singing it. Woodsy's popularity has led to a bizarre phenomenon in which many claim to have invented Woodsy as part of a drawing contest as kids, and frequently harass the Forest Service with these claims. These days, Woodsy Owl can still be seen spreading the message of conservation as a walk-around character. He is often still joined by his pal, Smokey. In 2021, Woodsy celebrated his 50th birthday and still continues strong. As long as there's pollution to be fought, Woodsy Owl will be here to remind us,
Give a hoot, don't pollute.
Thank you for watching the latest episode of Brand Management. If you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe.